We're alive.
Hello. We're definitely live.
We survived.
This is strange. I don't like not being at the command desk.
If there's one thing that you can know, it's that we're here.
We're here?
Sarah, can we get a good old I'm the captain now?
I am the captain now. And you know what? Natural 20
We look
for me.
fantastic.
I get a natural 20, or I'm muting everyone. I'm abusing my power immediately.
I did say you do get inspiration. You do get inspiration.
I do get inspiration from my big boy work.
Oh,
Hello.
I'm not going to complain because Alex needs to start the show.
Welcome back to Strange Hungers. Last we left off, the Fulcrum Expedition continued their journey in the dark waters of the Kvekdal Ocean, traveling on board the Guild Star, a potentially pirate vessel captained by Brokgran. Over the course of the beginning of their journey, novel revealed themselves to Brok.
It was a novel reveal.
Hey.
It was a novel reveal. As
Shut the fuck up.
a changeling or shapeshifter of some kind. Who knows? Training was begun between both Kiara and Matthias and Neve and Tazriel. And we did get a level up pretty recently, so new abilities will be uncovered.
Oh, so I'm level 8 now.
No.
Damn it.
The party sailed into some kind of storm and came face to face after Asar's warning with a spectral ship of massive proportions. They were doing totally great until Tazriel got possessed, and that's where we begin.
Why don't we talk about our feelings and emotions and everything that we feel is coming down the pipe?
I have so many of all of them.
Tell me about those, Pooja.
Before we return to initiative and this combat, there is something I would like to do first.
What?
I'm ready.
Tazriel.
I got it. I made it.
Tazriel, the spirit that overtakes first your mind and then your body, pushes you below the level of your conscience. And the conscious mind, yours in particular, is a very powerful thing. But I'm more interested in your subconscious. The domain of dreams, the astral plane, whisper. We know now these things are connected. And Taz, as you lose all sensation of the length of your limbs, the feeling of the wind on your face, the clothing touching your skin, the daggers that you manifest, you are pulled back into memory of another time when you felt the sensation of your physical form leave you. And the only things you saw and felt were darkness. Taz, what did it feel like long ago when you gained your powers?
It felt like there were like a million little needles that just kept pressing further and further into my head. Like it started off something just uncomfortable. Like think a little bit of like acupuncture, where it's like, okay, this is a new sensation, and then day by day, second by second, hour by hour, although time not actually being something real and tangible in that space, what Taz perceives as that as a little kid, it just got worse and worse, and it's And I guess there was eventually, after what felt like an eternity for him, like a moment where he was like, this is where I die. This is an unbearable amount of pain and pressure in my head. This is where it ends. And there was definitely a moment of relief for him for that. And then darkness.
What you feel now is a similar pressure. The massive expanse of your mind and the power of it pressed into a tiny corner. What you saw back then, it sticks with you every day. It guides your actions, your fears, colors your relationships. Taz, what are you scared of happening in the future?
I'm afraid of turning into this sort of like walking bomb, kind of the way I was when I was leaking, but bigger, able to cover large, like an entire city. Like I walk into it and everybody, even in the capital, is covered in it and nobody can run from it. And it's just a swirling storm of like psionic energy, and every second you're in there, your mind is being tipped away.
A worthy fear. On the deck of the Guild Star, as that spirit disappears, I believe, Oish, you are standing next to Tazriel, alongside Matthias?
I am not. I'm up at the prow with Throg.
Up at the prow.
Yeah, Matthias is right in front of me.
Matthias, you. Now, Sarah, if you would like to
I'm
take a
already
hot
there,
second
baby.
and switch us over, amazing.
Ooh, roll 20.
Isn't that so pretty?
Look at my
Thank
boy.
you. Thank you, 2 Minute Tabletop, for your ships, and Incarnate for the ability to put them in a thing.
And look at our little pixel avatars. It's exactly the same as the other virtual
There are little
tabletop we were
guys.
using. You can't tell the difference.
No one can tell the difference.
Now, I'm going to take a hot second because we did have a previous initiative order, but I want to make sure that's all set up in Roll20. And because we are shifting the dynamic of the combat now that the spectral ship has been revealed to at least be partially illusory and dissipated, I'm going to have us all roll initiative once again so I can get it up.
Hell yeah, I love it.
Shit.
Oh my god, redemption round. Holy
A
fuck.
very important question. Where am I?
Where
Son
is
of a
Kiara?
bitch.
Hello?
God?
Hello?
Damn, where is Kiara?
I
Kiara.
love having the
not sure
power
where I
here
am.
to just move around. Dee.
Well, the cool thing is that I can do this.
Hey!
Oh my Jesus Lord.
That's
they're
right.
gigantic.
I'm a big bitch now.
And
I'm a
here.
thick bitch. I need tempo.
Yay.
Nice.
excellent.
Nice.
Okay, right. Initiative. I can do that.
I remember not having a super great initiative roll.
Yeah.
This one might be worse.
Oh, are we rolling again?
Yeah, we're re-rolling.
I black out every time I am focusing.
Well,
My medication has not kicked in yet.
I haven't even taken my amphetamines today.
Oh
What am
my
I supposed
God.
to do?
Die, I guess.
My initiative was a fucking 4.
Hell yeah. Oh, should we put it in chat? Put
Yes,
that
please.
shit in chat. Which one? You want roll 20?
Oh shit.
That
We're
makes
doing
sense.
in server, baby.
Sure.
Fucking Christ, Vic. God.
Rolled an 18 with a +4. You know, this is the first roll of the day, and I think this bodes well for me rolling a natural 20.
Okay, well, congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
I forgot that I have disadvantage on this, which is why I rolled poorly before.
Put it in roll 20.
You can just put it in the Roll20 chat.
Okay.
Also, I hope our viewers are ready for we're clearly feral today.
Yeah, it's been a hot second. We're here to do combat.
We're very excited to be together again.
Very excited to be with friends and to fuck it up.
We miss each other.
Friendship.
Yeah.
Friendship.
Roll for Darren.
All right, Darren. I'll roll for Darren in roll 20.
Why are there 2 of him?
I don't know.
Because
special.
Darren's more important than Kiara, clearly.
No. I wonder if I can find Kiara's character.
Darren not doing great.
It's in the I can tag you in it. Kiara was right there anyway.
Darren got a 5.
Give me 1 second, Sloan. I'll tag you in. Kiara's little guy.
I did see a creator on TikTok who made isometric maps for her players, and she had an isometric. If you don't know, it's kind of like the 3/4 above view. It's kind of the same thing that Multiverse does.
Yeah.
But she has like little figures that she drew for each of her characters, and they can like move around in Roll20 on these little isometric maps. It is
very cute.
so cool. It's so cool. I'm a big isometric bitch.
The Patreon for isometric maps for a while. I've wanted to get those in. Okay.
Love isometric maps.
Here,
Ooh.
you know what? I'm just gonna drag and drop it from my desktop because she still lives here.
Drag and drop
Yeah.
desktop.
That's the whole thing with being a rogue. Oh, you fuck. I forgot that you're fucking possessed.
Remember.
Yeah.
You asshole.
Yeah, that's not good for
Oh,
you.
I'm so excited for Vic. I'm just like, wait, you're gonna mess me up.
Wait a second. Actually, I mean, I should probably go first, but
Because I just did
double check something.
I did a really sexy like whip crack to like scare off the pirates. I was like
to back up my ghost shit, and then you're just gonna be like,
Is that why you
in
did the
back.
sexy whip crack? Whip crack?
whip crack.
Licorice whip.
I think that Matthias's hope was to intimidate them a little bit. And now he's just gonna look stupid because he's gonna get stabbed in the butt.
You don't want to get stabbed in the butt. I'm just gonna reach out and.
I want him to get stabbed in the butt.
Stabbed
So
in the
bad.
Well,
It's okay.
I
Oasis'
mean,
clothing is flapping
if you want me
and
to
their
heal
tits
your
are out.
butt, like you could just ask. Jesus.
Listen, I cannot use any of my class features. So you're lucky. You're not getting
that's
any
true.
sneak attack.
You can't use any of your class features.
Oh.
I feel,
Well, I'm
I feel
blessed.
like ghosts should get to just
That's
like
interesting.
inhabit a body and fuck shit up. Although I guess that would mean that like
You're guessing.
like archmages
do
would
this.
just be haunted all the time because
Yeah,
ghosts would be
that's
like,
true.
I want a piece of that ass.
Exactly. you know what? I bet you. Oh my god.
Okay. We have our initiative. Will everyone make sure they can control their tokens and position them where they would like to be or where they were?
My little guy.
Ocean,
Yeah.
baby.
Ocean.
Initiative
Oh,
20.
shit.
That's so
Yeah,
sexy.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm here.
What a that's a
I think I was just under. I think.
who did that
I'm
song?
under the boat. Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Under the boat.
Under the
Under the
boat.
boat.
They're weird.
Bad things are wet. It is much better.
Apologize
It is
for
much
our
better.
With a giant
your problem.
I'm vamping for Alex.
Sloan is being so nice to me. Okay.
It's much better
There we go.
because Under the Boat doesn't have a possessed Tazriel down there.
Okay.
Y'all just wait until I get controlled in a way that I get to use all my powers.
Jesus.
I'm excited for it.
All right.
I love how
We
you
have
love
our
that.
tokens. We have our stats. VJ, you have the stat block that you are going to be using.
You guys.
I do.
Okay. And do we have sexy music?
Yeah. Do we want? Hang on. Wait. I'm gonna switch this over to Vivid Fight.
Vivid fight.
we were in normal fight before. Thank you, Soundtail.
It's vivid fight time.
I'm getting fucking vivid with it.
Look at these little guys.
I went to look at my notes for combat, and the first thing that I see is just that I wrote "gay kiss" at the top with an.
Where do you think that's gonna happen?
For this little guy over here, this short king who's come to fuck up our ship.
I'm not
gonna
kissing
kiss
him, that's for sure.
Here's the thing. There is nothing. Every kiss in this game is a gay kiss by definition.
Every kiss begins with a sexy villain.
Every kiss
I thought you were going to say every kiss
begins
begins with gay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. At the top of the initiative order, not Tazriel, but rather the ghost possessing him. Would you like to go, VJ?
Yeah, I have a quick question. So
Yes.
I mean, I feel like Matthias isn't expecting me to attack him, so can I have advantage?
No.
Okay, all right.
Technically,
know. I'm not looking at him.
I guess it's
Yes.
Truly, I
technically a
wouldn't
surprise
expect it.
attack. I guess, okay, wait, can I bring in my put on my little DM cap here? What if we say it's a surprise attack, so Taz gets one round before everyone else?
Matthias, we are re-rolling initiative, but you were already aware of the spirit, so Matthias wouldn't have the surprised condition, which prevents him from acting in a round of combat.
Grumpy.
Otherwise, I'll happily do this round if you want Matthias to not act at all and give you an initiative. I mean, an advantage, but I think, yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay, let's do it. Hey, I'm gonna roll that. It's all off the table. Motherfucker. Okay, hold on. Where's the
Table advantage.
Ah! Ah! Give me a second. Dear Dice Gods, please allow me to fuck up my friend. I love you, Sloan.
What is it?
It is the little special little thing. I don't think you can see it, but it's got like three little.
Is it a natural 20?
Yes, that's my natural. That's my natural.
Crit?
That's my.
Fucking hell.
Here,
Okay.
listen, I've been praying on this for every day since we started this. If there's any other time that God gives me what I
It works
want,
apparently.
right now it's here. It's here.
You manifested it. It's true.
We
this
roll
is-
damage
Fuck up
for
your
me.
friends.
Yeah,
This
I
is
will roll
manifestation. y'all.
8d6.
That is 8d6.
What?
I told you if I didn't, you would get fucked up. I told you this, Sloan. And I think what happened. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say, when you're done with this turn, check to see what mic you're on because
Yeah.
you sound
Your
crunchy.
mic got fucked.
I think you're coming
Yeah,
through your
yeah.
camera.
Check your
That
input,
is exactly what was happening. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
So excited that the map changed.
Who put this on my map?
Who tried to kiss my Blorbo?
Short King Awooga.
My god.
I am gonna kill him.
Okay.
You can
give me a
try.
second to count this.
Did I put his character stuff in? I did put his character stuff in here. Fuck.
Nice job.
I'm so good at preparing. Maybe the best.
You're so good at preparing.
Thank you.
Alright, VJ. Fuck me up, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
Can
couldn't
I
I get
describe?
it?
Can I describe what's happening, Alex?
You better.
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
You fucking
so-
better.
I'm gonna
So-
die for this.
Here you are standing, whip cracking, and you feel Taz's hand. You feel Taz touch your hand. You feel me reach out and touch your hand, and then you take 35 necrotic damage, radiating from where I've touched you.
A scorched sizzle travels up your arm, Matthias.
With 35 points of damage, it's like Taz reaches out for his hand, and it's like, of course he does like a double take, backwards, and then the necrotic damage just like spirals up his arm and like into his chest, and he just like gives out a yell and sort of doubles over in pain as he looks at Tazriel and just like tries to see what the fuck is wrong with him, like shocked with the breath out of him, like can't speak. Does he
Can I
look
take
any
an
different?
intelligence check, Matthias?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
sure can.
Do I not look any different? Do I just look like me?
You do.
Oh God.
10.
Something's up with Taz, but you're not sure what.
Tazriel. That's all.
Okay. Next in the order, it is Drock's turn. As I've said, Drock has the ability to mimic certain abilities of those who are on their ship. She has moved sort of up to the prow and is looking over at Jaw, and then glances around between the lot of you. Let's roll a d6. That is actually Tazriel. You see she sort of reaches out and back and then grips onto something, and as she does grip, a dagger appears shimmering in their hand and then flicks it towards Jaw with a... That is not going to hit, unfortunately. Sort of spits and curses. We have this gangplank between the two ships now that is sort of off kilter. It was damaged by the lightning of Oasia's spell. So with their movement, I think Drock is not currently engaged, actually just sort of steps back to over here. Got that little crowd, that's perfect. And shouts over the side, "Sir!" Looking for him in the waters below. Barden, it is your turn.
I think I'm still technically under the boat, but I didn't put my token there just because it would be confusing.
No worries.
Is Asar doing anything? Or is the
The-
giant seal that I see doing anything?
The giant
Friend
seal that you
seal.
can see under the boat is actually sort of like still hitting up against it. It had just crashed into the bottom of the boat in order to dissipate the illusion. So still focused on that.
I think there's like a moment where she tries to speak and she's like, and just trying to like, do you need help?
Doesn't seem like you're able to catch the creature's attention right now. It maybe not even realize that you're there.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try and swim under the boat. And because I got my clawsies out, I
Yeah.
want to try and up the side.
Okay. Will you give me an athletics check? If you are currently raging, you have advantage on athletics.
I'm still right. Well, I haven't hit anything. Can I
Yeah. You have
punch
not
my
hit
face?
any.
Can I just go.
If you, how about this?
How about
I want you to, you can attack the boat to try and cause some damage to it. It'll use your action, but boats do have AC and hit points if you would like to do that.
I can breathe underwater.
Yes.
I hope they
Fine.
have
It's not
a
like I'm
C.
gonna. It's not gonna drown.
Sure hope it does.
Did nobody hear? Should I say it again?
I got
I
it.
hope it has a C.
I got it.
That was fucking awful. I love it.
You're so funny.
Did you hear?
So oh my god, you're still.
You're
Did
so
everyone
funny.
get it?
Did everybody hear it? Did you get
Did
it?
you guys hear it?
I took psychic damage from Alex's. You're so funny. Oh.
How about?
Let's do a safety check-in. Am I allowed to kill Matthias this episode?
Yeah.
Only
Please
Taz is
don't.
allowed to kill Matthias.
What I'm gonna do is I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and
Yes.
look for a spot that looks maybe a little bit weaker, if I
Okay.
can. So I don't know, maybe not right at the bottom. Maybe as it's coming up towards the water, I imagine the planks get thinner. Maybe as you go. I don't know. Bud might know. I do not. But
Yep.
I'm gonna try and get my claws in and try and rip.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Okay. That's with.
I will also tell you You can reckless attack the boat for advantage. It does leave you open to attacks with advantage against you, but you can't just do that.
The boat is going to be open to attacks to me?
Yes.
The boat will be able to attack you with advantage, yes.
Okay,
Darren's.
Oh my god, my computer's so warm that it's, the little dicey roll is so slow. Come on, and do it again. Come on, you can do it, buddy. Sorry, 1 second.
You are all good, my love.
Oh my god, you can do it, buddy.
Alright, you are attacking the Omicron.
Oh, god damn it. It's almost 17. That's still an 18 to hit a boat.
With an 18 to hit, you manage to get your claws in and begin to rip away. How much damage do you do?
1 second. It's so slow. Come on.
500 points. The boat sinks.
I mean, also, I'm gonna point out that my claws count as magical damage too.
Damn.
Noted.
Shut up.
Well, I mean, this guy... Okay, 6 points of damage. Did you add your rage damage?
Ba-da-bum. I don't think I did. 1 second. Sorry. It's been a while. We're back, but we're doing
a while. Okay.
It's been a while.
So that would be an 8 total.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, the hull now has 262 points of health.
Do I get the idea that the boat is not yet bloodied?
It's not quite bloodied, I would say.
Okay. Yeah.
But with your athletics check, since you're raging, yeah, you can climb up the side.
Okay. I will do that athletics check, which I get advantage for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm raging. Raging. Ooh. Okay, that's a 25. Or you know, I'm gonna go for the 25.
Okay. With 25 Barden, you are able to, your movement speed is 30. The size of this particular boat is a little bit smaller than yours, but it is about 20 feet from the base underwater to the top. But because you are sort of swimming, floating, I would say with 30 feet, you can crawl up the side and you get about 5 feet below the edge of the rail.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't want to go up yet because I want to look, but
Yes.
I will wait.
All right.
But I'm doing it as quietly as possible.
Okay.
Like,
That is
timing it to people yelling, just going,
your turn. It is my guy. His turn.
Get him out of here.
Short king.
I just hit
What
him
does
with
he
a
even
spooky
do?
bolt.
I'm gonna murder your short king when I get control of my body again, Alex.
He
Oh, wait.
does.
I didn't hit the short
So
king with the
much.
spooky bolt. I hit the gangplank.
You hit the
right
two
in
people
front
on
of
either
him.
side.
Yeah, and the people beside him.
Okay. He amazing. Looking towards Rock and Awaish. Yeah. Pulls forth. He's got this like long red coat with the jaw, with the sort of teeth chain. Unhooks a chain, reaches in, and pulls out a short bow. Not like any short bow that I think any of you have ever seen, although I will take a intelligence check from people who can see it, which would be Matthias and Awaish.
I'll take that. Owie! No, I won't. Just intelligence. I got an 11.
Yeah.
Who was blessed? Does anybody remember?
I was.
I think I was, but that's only for attacks and
It's still the
submitting,
same
right?
combat, yeah.
I think it's saving throws too, right? Let me
Yeah,
just
it's
check.
attacks
It's-
and saving throws.
Attacks
Was
and
it?
saving
Attacks and saving throws, but this is just a check, not a...
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
check. Okay.
Yeah.
trying to
Also, Pooja, didn't you bless yourself because it was 3 of us? I'm pretty sure you did. It was you,
I'll
me,
check.
and Oash.
Okay.
Actually, I
do
want to
know.
know what this bitch is. I'm using one of my advantages.
Also, do I still keep bless if I'm possessed?
Yes.
Until it's my turn.
All right, I'm not
That's
using
true.
that die for today. Rolled a
Alright,
6
I'm
and a
putting
natural.
bless on all of your tokens. It was
Yeah.
Kiara, Awaish, and Tazriel, right?
Yeah. I just opened multiverse to confirm.
Amazing. And Kiara, you are concentrating.
I am.
Okay. What was that history check?
Oh, it was history?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I rolled a 6 and then I said, fuck that, I'm using advantage, and then I rolled a natural 1. So that's a 14.
A 14. You realize that this is likely of Uar and Albaran make. It is mechanical in nature, possibly some kind of automatically reloading short bow.
Jesus Christ.
That's so cool. I wish Taz was alive to see this.
Okay, you're gonna be glad that
Sometimes I
he's not
still
conscious in
hear
a
his
few
voice.
seconds.
Sometimes. And
like
you
he's
are
here.
not. Okay, that is. 16 to hit you, Awash?
No.
Okay. He pulls forth the short bow and it shimmers off of sort of a blue glow that appears on your chest for a moment. Ah, damn. And then with his other hand, throws a dagger at you. With a 19 to hit?
No. Shield. So, yeah, he fires the crossbow, the thing glows, and he says, oh damn. Oesh smiles a little bit, and then right before the dagger comes, waves a hand, and the tattoo that was already glowing, the shield that is on it, explodes out in front of them and, like, shatters. The
Okay.
coming toward.
And then with a bonus action,
Fury.
you see him, the cloak whips up in that red and then sort of disappears into a swarm of red feathers and he disappears.
Oh, he's hot. God
And then
damn.
he reappears on the middle of the deck of the Guildstar.
What a bitch.
Oh shit.
That is
Jared's like, move.
And drop Petrie missed
My
you?
thing.
his turn. Next is Vice, who, looking over to that, and then looking over to him. Who is this motherfucker? Strides over with a rapier with a natural 1. Sorry, Vice. You are so hot. She has gotten her second attack at this point.
Nice. No, wait, re-roll it. Can she re-roll the first one?
Yes. Okay. That is she got a 4 plus. I think she's
You
a
have to use
7.
a different dice for her.
Alex, what are you doing?
And I'll use a different. All right, I'll use
Alex,
this
this is
one.
for villains
You can't
only.
use the same one that you use for Jaw because Jaw doesn't
That's
want
a
Vice to
6.
succeed.
I get it.
Okay, the dice god said fuck off.
I got a 1,
We
a
get
4,
it.
a 6, and a 2. I'm so scarred.
Aluga.
Wait, let's see. With a 6 plus 8. No. Unfortunately, it's not that Vice isn't incredibly dexterous. It's that just this guy moves like liquid. Just sort of sidesteps, and the rapier point goes into the mast, and then she pulls it out, goes for it again, and he just sidesteps again with a smile on his face. Oh wait, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Oesh, when he disappeared after gloating, would have whipped around to try to find him, and on that whipping around, would they have caught what happened between Taz and Matthias?
Yes. I think you are well
yeah.
within ability to see that.
Do I know much about possession?
I'm not sure.
don't know either.
I'm gonna say, in terms of knowing some backstory elements for Oesh, there are a lot of ghost stories in the Perelian Ocean, particularly related to sailors and sailing ships that go missing, but I don't think you've ever seen anyone be possessed or
Right.
dealt with it personally.
Okay. So I would not know that Taz is not home right now, even if I knew that
Yeah.
he was possessed.
You have seen charm effects.
Okay, so okay. Sig is trying to do the assessment of how much psychological damage doing what she wants to do would do to Tazriel. Charming's fine. Awaish whips around, having been ready to stalk after this nefarious jaw character, and just catches Taz rip into Matthias. And their eyes were already lit with a rage at their ship being attacked, at having to be outside when they're having a bad day, having to be this close to water, and now their party members are fucking attacking each other. No. Awaish is going to cast, at 2nd level, Spinal Tear on Tazriel.
Yeah!
Woof.
As they walk towards him, placing themselves directly in melee with Tazriel. They walk towards him. They cast Spinal Tear with their hand outstretched. You almost see the runes switching over onto their hand, their palm, and then it's almost as if a bone juts out of their own palm. Try to hit tap.
It's
That'll
not
do,
hard.
Pig. 21.
That will hit.
All right, they are going to replace this damage with lightning damage because
Jesus.
they're trying to simultaneously continue to intimidate these motherfuckers. I don't think I can switch the residual damage though. What do you think, Alex?
No, you are. Are you currently touching Darren?
Oh, good point. I am not, so I can't switch the damage out. Okay.
However, any damage you're doing relates directly to Taz, not the ghost. So if he's not resistant to anything,
know. I just wanted it to be lightning. I just wanted it to be cool. It's fine. It'll just be necrotic. So that's going to be 3d8 of necrotic damage. And Tazriel, if I could get you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Wisdom. You're muted.
I'm just not gonna repeat myself. 17.
17?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You do save. I can't use my inspiration to force Taz to make the save again, right?
I mean, I don't have a
VJ,
problem
are you
with it.
cool with that?
I have no problem with that.
Go for it.
Listen, in my games, DM inspiration can do that as long as all the players are cool with it. So, ooh, yeah, that's a 7.
Nice.
All right, you're going to take an additional 1d6 necrotic damage, and you are going to be frightened of me. So you're gonna have to do a little run. So let me stack this up real quick. So you're gonna take, that was 15 on the regular dice, plus 2 is 17 necrotic damage. Tazriel, you're not home right now, so you don't feel your spine being ripped out of your body. Now, it is a second level, and it is
immune
just
to being frightened, though.
It's immune to being frightened.
Alex, why would you say that?
That's so mean. I thought you said it affected Taz.
Not the damage does, not the frame.
Damn.
I take all the beatings, but
That's
I
okay.
still am immune to charm
Awaish
and
wanted to
frighten.
get into melee to try to attract its attention anyway.
Gotcha.
So that's fine, but you do take 17 necrotic damage.
Yes, I do, and I am down to less than half my hit points.
Karma, bitch.
Are you now? How interesting.
I also want to know on your turn, Awaish, are you directing Darren to do anything?
Yes. As Awaish does this. They send a message over to Darren and say, "Could you back me up here?" Essentially asking him to also attack Tazriel with him little spells.
Noted. At the end of your turn, Jaw is going to take a legendary action.
Oh my god.
God, we really are fighting each other with a legendary motherfucker, aren't we?
He is, in fact, literally legendary.
I hate him.
He used that ability, so he is actually, his legendary actions are sort of an upgraded version of rogue cunning actions, so he can cunning action as legendary actions, basically. So he gets to dash, disengage, or hide. He is going to hide. Just sort of like steps around the mast here, away from Vice. Controlling my multiple characters. Give me a second.
You're good.
So Vice gets to make an opportunity attack on him. And then he uses fancy footwork. So
Fuck. This bitch.
Oh no.
Is he
Fucking
dancing?
swashbuckler.
Is he dancing?
yeah.
That's not good.
What does that mean?
Swashbuckler rogues are really... It's a really good subclass.
Broken. They're really,
It's a really good subclass.
Hell yeah.
I also
I
have
don't have a little. I don't have a sword.
wait,
Somebody needs my sword earring.
He can't use it on Vice because he hasn't taken a melee attack against her. My bad. So she does still get to make
nice.
it
Hell yeah.
up. Okay. I'll use the other dice for Vice. Here. Is this one all right?
Yes.
Okay. That is an 11. Sorry. An 18. 17. Which will just hit him. Vice uses...
Yes.
is going to be 8 points of damage and is going to spend a superiority dice, as one does, in order to use... Let's see Vice's ability. Let's go for... maneuvering attack. Yeah. Maneuvering attack on Matthias. You can move up to half your speed. You will provoke opportunity attacks from Tazriel if you want to move, but you are able to move away from him. Vice sort of stabs the rapier in and says, Matthias, get away from him. Something's wrong.
I might be able to... I
And
might be able to do something to him.
you do not have to move. She also adds the additional d8 to the damage, which is 7 more points of damage on Jaw.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
That's good shit.
Okay. Jaw moves away and then slips, sort of like lifts up one of the hatches. Again, you guys are still in the storm, so most of the crew is below deck. With a stealth check of plus 13. Dear Lord. With a stealth check of 19. Okay, and that is his legendary action. It is now the pirate's go. Are you moving, Maddie, or no?
I think I want to stay here. Fully, I don't think that I can afford to take an opportunity attack right now.
I mean, I'm probably not going to roll another natural 20. You'll be fine.
I mean, Matthias has such bad luck. Such bad luck.
Okay. The crew of the On Crab begin to move and work in tandem. The two pirates that you hit, these are the two closest. One of them begins to cross this plank. Oop. Hello. There we go. Move across and onto the ship to engage with Drock. This one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to engage with Oish. These two begin to set up with short bows. This guy over here controlling the mast, and this one steps up to the prow to control the helm. These guys back here begin to work on cannons. They will spend their turn loading. So 2 short bow attacks. One is going to go towards Matthias. That is a 10 to hit.
No. Wow.
Nice.
One,
Surprise on your face. You're like, what?
let's see. These guys, and then 1 towards Awaish. You still have your shield up, right?
Yep.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it went back to the top.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't end until I hit my next turn.
Gotcha. So you do still have shield up.
Yeah, and I also forgot to say, I totally forgot this since we're leveled up now. I do have Darren on my person. Darren's manifest mind is what's far away from me.
You're
Yeah.
right. So it would have been lightning damage.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. This crossbow was a 12 to hit you, though.
Okay.
So absolutely not. And that is 1 pirate who is engaged with Throk is going to use, here we are, pull out a scimitar with another 10 to hit. Not rolling super great. That is the pirates go. Next in the order is Asar.
Baby.
Who knows where he is, but the gigantic seal under the boat, there is a slam, and you guys see the darker ship sort of tilt in the water again. He has an ability that does extra damage to structures as this creature, which is excellent, but unfortunately his attack doesn't do damage, just sort of shifts it in the water. Did not roll very well to hit. Darren's manifest mind sort of floats over, hovering above.
I don't wanna take advantage here. I'm pretty sure Darren used his spell slot earlier in this combat, so I think he can
did use
only
his spell
chomp
slot.
Azrael.
You want to make a bite attack for him?
Yes. Chomp,
I love
chomp.
that his mind sort of floats over, hovering ominously, you know, the eyes and the wings and the paper
Yeah.
unfolding, and then a single, like, little, God, what is it, like, mouth just sort
Yeah.
of emerges out of paper.
Can I
Yeah.
describe what it looks like? Because we said it's like a biblically accurate angel, right? And so,
Yeah.
like, the biblically accurate angels have those rings that, like, swirl and change around. And so, in the space of one moment, like, there's like 12 of them, you know, and 6 and 6 align almost into a jaw and snap down before swirling back out into a sphere.
What I think is so funny is that this whole thing happens, but it is Darren on your
It's
person
just
who
a
has to
little
actually
guy.
physically bite. So this illusion just chomps down
Yeah.
over Tazriel, and
He
then
likes
a
to
little like
show
mouth
off.
bites out of your pocket.
Okay. +3 to hit, reach +5, 1 target. It is not a lot of damage if he's successful. It's just a little baby hit. But it might be successful. That's a 19. That hits you, right, Taz?
Yes, my AC is not super high. It's 15.
That's the first time Darren's hit with his little slam.
Wow.
For the 9.
God, such a special bond. I'll have to talk to him about it when I'm me again.
5 damage.
Wait, say that again for me, please.
5 damage.
5. Okay.
It's
Is it
bludgeoning
paper cuts in the shape of a mouth?
It's actually like a tome slam. It's just
ow.
like, yeah.
Oh.
Kiara, it is your turn.
Okay, cool. We're not panicking.
Please fix
My
my
friends are fighting. Again. On a boat. Again.
I didn't start it this time.
But Kara, even though Kara has like 0.2 brain cells, they did hear Vice say, "Get away from him, something's wrong." And so they're not immediately gonna be like, "Why is OH fucking up, Tabs?" But what they will do is they will run up and focus on our little hurt pally. Show. But they're gonna stay here. So hopefully out of melee of everybody else. Right? Or is that in melee with Taz? I can just stay where I was.
Taz is currently occupying this space, so you could get around Taz if you wanted to.
I think I can touch Maddie from here. So
Yeah, you can touch Maddie from where you are.
Okay. Kiara is going to look at Taz and say, "What are you doing? Stop hurting him!" And then turn to Maddie and say, "Let me help you." And hold out her hand to him. Oh, dropping bless, but hold out her hand to him, and I'm going to hold. Well, I don't know. Can Maddie take my hand during this turn, or do we have to wait for his turn?
Yeah, he can do that.
Yeah, he'll look up from. He's kind of halfway on the ground because that was a big ass hit.
Oh,
And
so maybe
looks
the
back.
hand is to a hand up to get you
Yeah.
up on your feet, kind of a thing.
He
thematically.
looks over and to your hand, and then we'll look back at your face and makes a decision and was going to reach out and grab your hand.
Okay. Kiara. So Kiara is going to go ahead and cast Warding Bond. And
Are you a willing creature, Matthias?
Yeah, I mean, she just said, "Let me help you," and he was like, "Yeah, that's probably smart."
Please.
Okay, so from that ring that Kiara gave you, you're gonna feel heat kind of swirl around your arm and like across your body to the other side. I don't know if you can still see the necrotic effects, but it's almost this radiant glow atop of it. And it covers your whole body for a moment before dissipating. And you've never felt this before, because this is the first time Kiara has cast it. But, and you're not going to know what it does, but thematically for everybody else, as long as you're within 60 feet of me, you gain +1 to AC and saving throws, and have resistance to all damage. However, every time you take damage, I take damage. The same amount of damage.
Shit.
But it will be resistant, and also I'm at full health. So that wait,
Beautiful.
is this not a concentration spell?
Warning
I don't
bond?
think-
Warding Bond is not concentration.
Nope.
Hell yeah. Bless still up,
That
baby.
bless stays
So
up.
Bless is still up. Yeah, I would not have dropped it had I known it was not concentration. So Bless is still up.
That's all right.
And then, as my movement, I'm gonna get away from these bitches.
Good idea, good idea, good idea. Alright, let me just check. Oh, 60
Skull
feet
and
is
crossbones
big.
can be.
60 feet is a lot.
Hell
So,
yeah.
I'm
Good
gonna
fucking
go
shit.
to like here. I'm not chasing anybody below deck, but I'm gonna go over here. And before she runs away, she will once say, "I need you to keep fighting. I can't do what you do," and runs away.
Excellent. Matthias, what is your current AC?
15.
15. Excellent.
With the +1, it's 16.
Yes, with the +1. Okay. Maddie, it's your turn.
All right. Okay. That happened. Kiara runs away. And focuses back in, turns toward Tazriel, and he's gonna reach down towards reach across his body with his free hand, and is going to grab the corner of his net, and is going to attempt to cover Tazriel with his special net.
Wrap that boy up.
Okay.
This special net. Okay. Do I really only have a +4 to this? Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I still have 1 inspiration left, so that is cocked. I'm gonna use that inspiration.
Come on, come on, come on.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ah, yeah, that does it. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so that hits. Large or smaller creature. Okay, hold on. Large or smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until it's free. A creature can use its action to make a DC 15 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within its reach on a success.
Wait. Strength check and not save?
Strength check.
Fuck!
Sorry.
What is that, a -3?
Yoink.
No.
And that was... was that a melee? Is that a melee attack?
Using a net is a melee attack.
Okay. Fucking amazing. On top of, like, reaches down and kind of, like, throws the net and, I think probably, like, kites around Tazriel a little bit just to, like, wrap it around him. And kind of, like, Tazriel, on top of being netted, also, like, stumbles a little bit just due to the way that Matthias is maneuvering around him. Tazriel cannot take opportunity attacks for the rest of this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, and then can I see the bitch, the short bitch?
Jaw? No, you cannot see him.
Okay, I can't see him right now. Okay.
Currently
Can I kick Tazriel over?
Wait, like...
with a second melee attack?
Yeah, I just want to lay him down on the ground.
Him.
Oh. I thought you meant over the boat. I was like, you're gonna let me drown? You're gonna let me drown?
Die, Taz, die.
Hell no. No, I just want to maneuver him, you know, down onto the ground.
Give me a shove attack.
I don't know, if you put him in the water, like, you could technically fishing net just bring him back up. Like, you're fishing for Taz.
But that's not like, it's not like next to the rail. Like, you have to drop him like 15 feet into the water.
I'm just imagining
Slow
Taz
lower.
hanging off the side of the ship in a net like caught fish. Just dangling.
That's a 22.
Motherfucker.
Okay. Using the attack action, you can make a shove attack to either knock a creature prone or push them. So if you want to knock him prone, you do so.
Yeah, I knock him prone. I put him on the ground.
Okay. Headlock. Is that your turn, Maddie? Or are you moving?
And then I think that, well, there are these folks here with Awaish. So I think he looks
fine.
over his shoulder, but is gonna stay here for now.
Okay.
I would say Awaish
At the-
looks good, but they just don't look good today.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, Matthias, Jaw is going to use another legendary action. I don't know if any of you can... I think Kiara. Oh, yes. Kiara. You hear coming from a grate in the ground. They're all going to get hurt. That's what happens when you face off against my ship. Ships that face off against me become legends. Lost boats. Sunken depths. Ghost ships. Are you prepared for that? And Kiara, I need you to make, let's see, a insight check.
Okay. Oh, I know what insight is. Roll 20. 7.
7. Okay. Using the Panache ability, you now have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than Jaw, and you can't make opportunity attacks against targets other than Jaw.
Okay.
He is extraordinarily beguiling, so you can only focus on him in terms of attacks without disadvantage.
But he's below Dex.
He's below Dex. Well, he's currently hidden sort of around the mast. You're not sure where he is exactly.
Okay.
Like, there's ropes, there's barrels, there's boxes, there's a grate, etc. We are back to Ghostriel.
Gastriel?
Gastriel!
I don't know, I just fucked you up a lot.
Please should take a point of inspiration.
You're restrained.
I am restrained. What's the DC to get out of this net?
15. Strength check.
Yeah, so I have to roll a 17. at minimum.
If you want to escape, you could use
You still
could
have
use your other
wait, that's-
ability.
What other ability?
Oh, wait a second. Oh, you're right. Oh, Alex, you're right. I don't wait. Do restrain? I still have my action. I just have disadvantage on things, right?
I think that's
Yeah,
grapple,
restrained is just
right? Oh,
There's
grapple
also
makes your speed 0.
Right.
Restrained makes your you have disadvantage on attack rolls, and creatures have advantage on attacking you. And incapacitated means you can't take actions.
got it.
you can also the way to destroy the net is dealing 20 slashing damage to it. There's an AC of 15.
This ghost can't do slashing damage.
But
LOL.
Matthias would be so sad if we ripped up his little
Oh,
neck.
believe me, I know. If my net
Alex.
gets fucked up, I'll be so
Yes.
sad.
If I'm remembering this correctly, this additional effect, Oasis already saved against it, correct? Or
Yes.
Yes.
oh, wait a second. That was a different ghost, wasn't it?
It
was that?
was.
That's
I'm
true.
not exactly sure, but I believe it was the other ghost. Yes.
Yeah, because it says this ghost.
This ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. No.
You gonna try to possess me?
Yeah. Absolutely. That's exactly what's happening.
That's so rude.
Everybody within 60 feet of me that's not undead. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm
Remember,
great at
you're
wisdom.
blessed, my
Fine.
friends. Also, you get a +1 to your saving throw, Matt. Matthias.
Matt.
This
Can we start
excuse
calling
me, I think
Matthias
this
Matt?
also
Sorry.
includes fuckboy.
Jaw and all the pirates are immune to all of the ghost effects
That's
because they summoned them.
So
Are
fucked
you
up.
fucking kidding me?
Hey.
Alex,
He just said that thing about making ghosts into ghost ships.
Well,
you're the worst. Well, everybody has to make this fucking save.
Why would you do this?
Okay.
Me? This is what
Are
a
you-
ghost would do.
You're doing it too much.
I rolled a 16 on the die for a 22 on that.
Oh,
Kiara succeeds and
shit.
is immune.
I rolled a 14.
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta
That's
roll a
just
d4. Actually, no. I rolled a 26 on that with my bless.
Okay.
I don't
You
think
got a
that I was
14.
blessed.
You are not blessed, but you have a +1 to the save is all.
Sorry, what was it? A wisdom saving?
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
Thank you.
Let's
Sarah,
see.
what did you get?
Let's see.
You are blessed. You are blessed
I
too.
am blessed. I did roll a full on my bless, so let's see what happens. I did roll a 4 on the die. So that's a 9. Plus 4 with bless is a 13.
That is just enough.
Yay! Bless being up.
Martin, what'd you get?
I almost was like,
Shit.
maybe a little bit.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, amazing.
What about the NPCs? What about the other fuckers?
Thruk got a 16, and Vice got a. Oh, Vice got a 7.
Vice, no.
You know what that means? You know what that means? Can I roll it? Do I get to? Yeah. I
Yes, you can roll it.
So first off, Vice.
See, this is what we're
Vic,
mad.
you're not. You're on our team.
Yeah.
I'm not right now.
I feel like VJ
You're
would
enjoying
be
it
a
too much.
nightmare to play laser tag with.
I'm imagining like Among Us. Just
I
Yes.
don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of sirens. I don't know why I always think ghosts have like a spell save of 18 or some shit. So every time I roll low, I'm like, this is it. I'm gone for this world.
40 years.
40 years?
I rolled a 4, and it's 1d4
God
times 10.
Damn. The face, Taz sort of swings towards Vice, who was looking back towards Matthias to beckon him towards her, and she just sort of staggers for a second, looking towards Taz and says, you died. And then just sort of wilts and sort of half kneels. The gray in her hair expands. Deep wrinkles appear under her eyes. She looks old as fuck, and she already looked old.
Oh my god.
Oh my
She's alive, though? She's alive?
She's alive.
Fuck you, Tazriel.
Are you okay, Sloan? Sloan, are you right?
Vice just went from a MILF to a GILF?
When I'm old like my grandmother.
Pure guilt.
Listen,
Damn it, I'm gonna be a gilf.
I simultaneously love and hate this. I love it because just imagine the angst when he's better. I hate it because I don't want to hurt my friends. Me,
Okay,
Vic.
you are currently restrained, but and you are currently prone. You can you can stand up using half your movement if you would like to. Lost your audio. Say it again.
Motherfucker, sorry. Yeah, I will stand up. And
Okay.
that's my turn.
All right. Back to Throk's turn. That pirate currently engaged with. Let's roll a d6. That is Barden. Throk looks towards the pirate and then... Oh, interesting. And sort of flexes their hands, and the fingers fold back, and these bone-shaped claws emerge from their hands. Interesting. And then goes to gut this pirate with these claws.
Fuck yeah.
That will hit, and that is the one who Away had already hit. So 2 claws raises the body up and then throws him into the ocean. Man overboard. That is their turn. Then they're still holding onto the prow, so they just move a little bit closer over there. The end of Drop's turn. Straw uses a final legendary action and something cunning action. You guys can't see what he does. Barden, it's your turn.
So, that was very cool. Sorry, I'm just very excited about that. I'd like to get the extra 5 foot. Is there like spaces in between the deck and the edge?
So the
Just somewhere I
structure
can
of the
see.
ship, yes, like sort of an open railing where you can see there's wooden
Yeah.
posts.
Open railing. That's what I meant.
Sorry,
Be
I thought you
honest,
said
in my
I've
head,
been
I'm
railing.
kind of seeing.
Nope, don't look at me.
In my head, I'm kind of seeing the boat from Muppets Treasure Island, so that's kind of where I'm at. So how many people are nearby me? I know I can see, but how many people does Barden see?
Barden would see there's 4 pirates who seem actively engaged on prepping cannons. There are some other crew members, but as far as you can tell, it's like these are 4 stronger people who are actively engaged and are armed. The rest of them seem like there are a few people who are like pulling sails, etc., but they don't seem to be actively focusing on combat.
Do they look ghosty?
No.
They look like people.
Yeah, you can see them, you can't see through them.
Okay, cool. Look, it's good to check. She's gonna haul herself up. Plain view. With a hut and a surrender or fight me.
And the
And
2...
She's got her claws.
Yeah, the 2 of them there, who one of them is just sort of like stuffing powder, and one of them looks up. Another one over here!
I gave you the chance. And I want to go for the nearest guy.
Okay. You are right up on him over here. Give me an attack roll. Now remember, you can still reckless attack if you would like to and gain advantage on all attack rolls for the round, but they will have advantage on attacking you back.
You know what? It's fun. I'm just gonna do it. It'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my claws.
I hope this hits because I want to try something.
Oh, okay, that was a 4, but ignore that one because we're recklessing. Oh, come on, sorry, it's taken so long because my computer's so warm. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on, be nice. Oh, that is a 24.
That will definitely hit.
Okay. And that's my... Oh, and I can do 2 attacks. Because I'm currently upgraded to upgraded barbarian, which I forgot last time, but it's fine. So do I need to re-roll for that attack too?
You roll for each one.
Okay, no worries. Okay, that was a 10.
A 10 will not hit.
So
just...
Oh no. Oh, sorry. That was for that attack. That was
Oh,
damage for that attack.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Slashing across this guy, he drops currently on 1 hit point, you would say. Just like drops against the cannon.
Ooh, okay. She's probably a little bit surprised that he went down so quick. Not gonna hit him again. Is there anyone else nearby?
Second guy who is currently holding a cannonball and reaching for a scimitar at his side.
Oh, God. Okay, let me see if I can hit him first. Do I get reckless attack again for both attacks?
Yep. Advantage on all attacks for the round.
Sorry, 1 second. It's taking a while. Thank you for your patience. Skeet up, butter.
This guy looks a little bit brawnier than his friend next to him.
Oh, that's a 15.
A 15 will hit.
Yeah. I want to aim for his hands. Because if he's holding a cannonball, he's probably got it weighed down a little bit. So I want to aim for his wrists.
Roll damage for me and I'll tell you what happens.
1 second. Come on, roll, baby. Ooh, that is a 11.
With 11, the claws cut across, the cannonball drops as he pulls back and winces. You see a few fingertips go flying, and then there's a thud, and he on his foot, just sort of topples over almost comedically.
Jamie didn't put your right foot forward. And then is just ready for the next one.
Yeah. Your claws you can use as a bonus action to attack again, correct? That's their special ability?
I think that was the second attack. 1 second, let me double check. I think the other special ability I have is with my tail. Yeah, that's my bonus action.
You had 2 attacks as a barbarian, and then you have a bonus action remaining, so you can make a 3rd claw attack on either of these pirates. Yeah, you do.
Okay, type. Sorry, I'm catching up.
Both of these pirates are incredibly low.
Will they die if I hit them again?
You can declare non-lethal damage, and you do not have to kill them.
I'd like to do non-lethal damage, please, on the big boy.
Okay.
If I hit.
One more attack roll with advantage.
Cool. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. That would have been really good. And really funny. Oh, can't see that one. Oh, both 10s. That's rude.
10 fully to hit?
Yeah, just 10 to hit.
Okay, then the 2 of them sort of fall out of your way. You rake your claws along them again, but this time because they've fallen back, you scratch along the leather chest pieces that they're wearing and not actually do any damage. That is, I'm assuming, your entire turn?
1 second, I'm just gonna check and make sure I move. These are those 2 guys there. I'm gonna stay where I am for the second and see if I can draw them away from the cannons.
Cool.
To deal with me.
It is Jaw emerges from hiding and is going to use his short bow and shoot, I think, let's go... Matthias is currently holding Tazriel and Annette. Vice isn't looking great. Let's go for Kiara. No, actually, wait. Engaged with a pirate. Jaw emerges from hiding, sort of climbs out, throws a few ropes off of him, steps over to here so he can get a shot on Awaish, who is engaged with an ally of his, and is going to make an attack roll with advantage because he was hidden with a A 27 to hit you.
To hit me?
To hit you.
That's inappropriate. Fine.
Yeah. Okay. Me roll damage on him. I'm gonna do it in roll 20 because I set it up so nicely. You don't even see it coming is the thing. It just sort of goes like Tazriel is slowly coming up from standing, and then there's a quick bolt. The only thing you really make out is that there is a red feather on the end of the arrow as this guy shoots towards you with a sneak attack as well. So that is going to be 1d8 plus... God, that is so many. And I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving. No, sorry, a constitution saving.
Oh, my constitution. Okay. Not great. It's okay.
And you've got that bless.
Yep. Do you have bless? Okay, that's
See,
a
this
16
is why I can't
on...
drop bless.
That's a 16 on the die, plus 2 for con is 20, plus bless is 23.
Okay, you succeed.
Oh, wait, no. 18, 21. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you take 11 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
plus for sneak attack, 20 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And as a piercer, can re-roll one of the attack's damage dice. So I'm going to re-roll that 1. So it's actually going to be 6. 2 more points on top of that.
All right. I feel like Jaw knows what his attacks should do. So definitely hits true and hits hard. And Awaish is a wizard. They look bloody, but not as hurt as he would have expected. Yeah, did he go through all my temporary hit points, but not too much more, thankfully.
Excellent. That is the action with a sort of grin over towards Kiara. As a...
Can I be a bitch really quick?
Yes,
Sorry.
go for it.
Where did the arrow hit?
I would say probably towards your shoulder.
Awaish takes it in the shoulder, looks down at it, makes eye contact with Jaw, reaches up, pulls it out, and calls out, "Is that the best you have?"
Ooh.
You see the blood
It's a
start to
one.
trickle from their shoulder.
Excellent. With his bonus action, he once again sort of steps back with another stealth check. With even higher. That is a 20. That's a straight 30 on his stealth. Cool. That is Jaw's turn. Next in the order would be Vice, but I think let's do a 5-minute break because I gotta use the bathroom. Is that all right?
And let's
Yeah.
take a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll be back, everybody.
Hello and welcome back to Strange Hungers. We return on the deck of the Guild Star as our crew is beset by pirates. Vice, the Scarlet Aster, staggering with the effect of the ghost wilting visage, horrifying visage, reaches once again for her rapier, is not sure where Jaw is, so instead turns towards Kiara and says, "The other ship, can you do something about that? It separated two of them, like the explosion that you caused previously."
I can try.
Okay, and returns back towards, I think, Maddie and the rest over here.
Frightened of me,
holding
so actually can't do that.
You're right. Sort of steps towards Kiara. Thank you. And is holding her action in case she sees a draw or a pirate to get closer. Gets closer. Away should see her go.
Ah, Jesus. Okay. Let's see. I still have a possessed Tazriel in front of me, and I have this bitch who is hidden, correct?
With a
Yes.
30.
With a 30.
And
What is that grin?
let me check an ability really quickly.
Is it a
Oh,
down ability?
yes, he can. He can, yes.
But I need to check my manifest mind
But he needs to be close.
ability. Where is that? It's not spell sheet right. Hang on. Let me look it up. Everyone vamp
Yeah.
while I look up how my class works.
I'm looking at my spells and what I can do. I don't know if I have the smite that makes people light up yet.
Branding Smite?
Yeah.
Or
No, I
Wrathful
don't.
Smite?
I'm
Branding
trying to
Smite
figure
is
out.
so
sorry.
sexy.
I'm trying to figure out what Kiara did last time to make things go explode. It's been a really long time since Kiara exploded a boat. Was
I mean-
that from herself?
I think so.
So like,
I'm
Was
pretty
it
sure it's
score-
like a fireball and you got a nat 20.
I don't have fireball.
Huh.
I have hellish rebuke,
Might have been
which is what I
Hellish
think it was. It was a hellish rebuke that took that person out. Like I don't think I can target like
All right, I'm here.
things. I have scorching ray.
Scorch and
That's not-
Ray.
I'm ready. Here we go.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I can cause the spectral mind to hover up to 30 feet in an unoccupied space that you or it can see. So, I am going to Darren into the last spot that I saw
Okay.
him, and I don't know if that's the same place, but wherever that is.
That is 30 feet.
No, up to 30 feet, I think. Like hover
Up to
up
30
to
feet.
30 feet, but it can be any space that I can see. I think. I don't know.
Up to 30 feet is the movement that
Okay,
it can
so
do
I'm gonna
on
move
one turn.
then. I only have half movement. Excuse me, stream, while you see that I can do that. I only have half movement right now, which is 15 feet. So I'm gonna move to there because Tazriel can't take opportunity attacks right now.
That's true.
I look at Matthias and I say, "Do you have this handled?"
Yes.
And I take my staff, it has splinters on the bottom, and move that way. And then I send it to the last place that I could see him.
You will take an opportunity attack from the pirate.
That is fine. Alex, your microphone just switched
Your
over.
mic suddenly started buzzing a lot. Do you have your noise suppression on?
I didn't change anything, but I'll double check. It was a 5 to hit.
Oh, I know what just happened. That didn't hit. We need to turn the air conditioning off. on.
Wait, just Sarah, stay. I got it.
Okay, you got it. All right. So, I'm pretty sure it just turned on. Great. Glad I didn't get hit. So, where is Darren manifesting? Like here? Is that the last place I saw him?
Yes. Would be the last place you saw him was about over there.
Yeah. So like probably there or there, somewhere around there. And then it says the mind can telepathically share with you what it sees and hears, no action required. So I send Darren that way and I say, any leads?
Now, the manifest mind doesn't have particular stats, but I believe it uses Darren's stats, right?
It still are pretty funky, friend. Do you want to turn your noise suppression on in Discord? See if that helps. Okay, let me look. As a bonus action, while the book is on your person, it can cause the vine to manifest as a tiny spectral object. Can you try and see? Now, this might be in your purveyance because Darren is different than the class actually is. I don't think that the class doesn't say anything about it because the class doesn't have Darren as an actual thing that can have blind sight. So that's up to you.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that the physical book itself has blind sight because it's something about his fey form as it's been homebrewed, but the manifest mind does not. However, the manifest mind can still make a roll. I don't think it's gonna be able to beat a 30, but if you want to get yourself closer, then Darren will be able to see him, the physical book.
I can't get any closer.
Okay. Unless you dash, right?
Yeah, that sucks. Fine. Okay. Let's see.
Would using your jump get you closer to get down into your movement?
Yeah,
if you
but that's an
down?
action, so it's not helpful
okay.
in this moment. Hang on.
Fair.
Let me adjust a little bit. Area of effect spell. Okay. 5 foot rate. All right. I don't know where he is, but I can still cast through my manifest mind.
Yes.
Where Darren's manifest mind is, I cast snare.
Okay. What kind of save? Is it an area of effect?
This trap is nearly invisible, requiring a successful intelligence check against your spell to be discerned, and triggers when a small, medium, or large creature moves onto the ground or the floor in the spell's radius, and then must succeed on a dex saving throw or be magically hoisted. He's a rogue, so it's possible that it won't even work, but it's the only thing I can do right now, so.
And what is the radius? Is it 5 foot?
It's 5 feet in all directions, yes.
Okay, excellent. Perfect.
I have
Great, that
never,
is-
ever seen a mage pack snare. Fucking ever. What?
I think it's
You
fun.
learned that spell?
I think it's fun.
Oh my
It's specifically so Wish can do the like Spider-Man kiss meme, but intimidation, not kiss.
Yes.
Just raise people up and stare at them upside down.
So that won't do anything until he either takes a legendary action or uses his turn.
Okay.
He
At the
can-
end.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, do you have anything else you're doing on your turn?
He can make a check to identify it. So, but that would, he'd use his turn kind of thing.
Yes.
Yes, okay. And I think that was
Okay.
my bonus action as well.
Great. At the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action, and I need you to make an insight check, Oish. As
Insight.
the voice emerges once again and says,
Oh, fuck.
heard legends about you too, stories. Dead mage, a drowned ghost, a caster of storms.
Clearly all incorrect. That is 17 for a 22.
Okay. His persuasion is pretty good. That is a 7 plus 10, 17.
For
No.
what?
So he used his panache ability once again. It's the one that gives you disadvantage on attacking creatures other than him, but it did not succeed. You see that he's trying to goad you.
Yeah, no, Oace just says, clearly not a ghost, so what else was wrong?
That was his legendary action. He didn't move. It is the pirate's turn. The two that were engaged with Barden do not get to set off their cannons, but these two down here do. So using the ballista, they are going to shoot with a +6 to hit for a 25 against the Guild Star. And that is 9. It is 21 points of damage as there's a blast of explosive powder and then a thunk as something sinks into the side of your ship. Which is a decent amount on the hull. Throck just winces a little bit. That is there. And those pirates begin to reload. Next, these guys over here. This one's gonna cross over to here, and this one's gonna cross over to here. One of them, Tazriel's currently on the ground. There's not a lot of space here, so spends half movement to just sort of move around Tazriel.
I have a
Actually,
thing.
you can't move. Yeah.
If I see those folks starting to go towards Awaish, or just like getting on the ship, I'm going to use my reaction for this turn to opportunity attack. I think probably just, how do I double click? Shit. Hold on. This guy.
When he enters your reach?
Yeah. And I currently
Okay.
have a reach of 10 feet.
Excellent. That one enters first as this one is still on the gangplank. Make that attack roll.
Fuck him up.
I am doing a bad job, but hopefully these guys have pretty low whatevers. Okay, that is a 15 to hit.
It will hit.
Fuck. Yes. Okay. So that's gonna be, oh hell yeah, 9 points of slashing damage with the whip, and as Matthias kind of like readjusts his grip after throwing the net and swirls it and then reaches out and kind of like whips it around his calf. Once again, kind of like disrupting his footwork. His speed is 0 for the rest of the turn.
Oh, hey, you just get it around his ankle and yank him away back from Awaish. You hear one of them, the two of them that are currently crossing the gangplank, sort of mutter to each other, focus on the mage, focus on the, and then that happens and they just turn towards you and begin to sort of swarm over and past around to you, Matthias.
Cool. No opportunity attacks for this guy for the rest of the turn as well.
A 15 to hit?
Hit. Oh wait, no it doesn't, because I have a 16. Hey!
This is why we keep our pally up.
What happens? It almost hits me, and then what happens?
Yeah, what's your warding bond look like?
What is the warding
Me?
bond?
I don't know.
Yeah, because it would have hit me if I didn't have warding bond. So
I think.
oh no.
I'm having a good time. As it comes to hit you, a fiery kitty paw comes out from your chest and bats it the fuck away.
Like it's knocking something off a shelf.
Yes! Exactly. Just take a little.
Fiery cat ball coming out of my chest? Weirdly not the
Yeah.
strangest shit that's ever happened to Matthias. I didn't hear that.
That's gorgeous.
The pirate just, with the scimitar knocked away, Captain, they're all magic. And the next one was a 12 to hit you.
Ha 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 ha. Jesus
what-
loves me this time.
Famous last words. They're
Again.
all magic.
Can the cat just like backhand these,
Swipey.
like just swat these?
Sure. You guys can't see what Asar is doing, but is no longer that. It's Darren's turn. Darren, that is on your person.
Go, Darren, go. We're just so grumpy about Darren getting in the line of fire. But let's see something.
Or the manifest mind, of course, can do something.
Of course. I'm looking up Flyby. The spellbook doesn't. Okay. Oesh is going to send Darren out, but tell him to get there, see what he can try to see, and disengage. Because Darren has something called Flyby, where he doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when he flies out of an enemy's reach.
Yes.
So I'm going to have him fly the 15 feet towards where his manifest mind is, see what he can see, and then fly 10 feet that way. If
Right.
he would so please.
Give me a perception check with advantage. He does have blind sight, but this is
Sure, it's
potentially
very
also.
hard.
Yeah.
Perception. We know this. Not a perceptive boy. Okay, that is a 9 and a 16.
Mm-hmm. What Darren tells you is that he cannot see or sense him at all,
Fuck.
which means it is likely that he is illusory.
Like blink? Or like he's
like,
literally astrally projecting right now.
Yeah, like there is
Is
a
he
spell.
his own Darren?
There is
Or
a
mirror
spell that I
image.
think I think
Not mirror image.
Awaish would know that literally allows you to copy yourself and it can move in an area. It's not simulacrum; it's much lower. That allows you to move in an area. So could be
Isn't it like
illusory,
a
could be
duplicate
that.
self thing?
It's called confuse or something like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Mislead?
mislead. Yeah, which it could be that. It could just be an illusory image. Anyway.
You've seen it appear to take damage from Vice's rapier.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Specifically because blind sight can like sense the physical presence of creatures.
Right.
Darren doesn't see like the illusion because he's so well hidden, but his blind sight reveals that if he is in this area, there's no physical presence.
Got it. Hiding down inside your ship. Brave move.
Hiding is smart when you know
Smart.
your capabilities.
I'm going to murder this man.
Does not always mean all. I know that for myself very well.
Kira.
Turn on dead, turn on dead, turn on dead, turn on dead.
Kiara is going to turn to where this person disappeared and say, if we are to be legends, it will be of our own making, not yours. And close their eyes and turn undead.
No.
Hey.
Yeah. Let's see. I will read out what happens. Features. Turn undead. Okay, do that once. As an action, I speak a prayer censuring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear me within 30 feet of me. I'm assuming that. Yeah. Yeah. As far as I know, Taz is the only undead thing here, right?
As far as you know.
Okay, yes, so that's what I'm focusing on. 30 feet of me must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. And, yeah, and then I can tell you what happens if you fail.
I rolled a 2.
You want to roll
yeah.
that? Oh, amazing.
I rolled a 2, so nothing's gonna save that.
Yeah, okay. A turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It also cannot take actions. For its action, it can only use the dash action to try and escape. It can only take a dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Tazriel just trying to inchworm his way across.
No, no, it's not me. it's the literal ghost gets turned out of my body.
Yes.
Get fucked, Ghosty.
What is your DC, Kiara?
My DC, give me 1 second. Turn is it's turn undead. My I'm assuming it's my cleric DC,
yeah.
right? Beep beep beep. My cleric DC is 14.
I got
Hey,
6 total for the. If that matters.
The 2 pirates that are attacking Matthias as you speak this, just sort of press themselves away from you, Kiara, at those words. And you said you must use your reaction or your turn to move away.
Turn. You don't get opportunity attacks, I believe.
Okay. Gotcha. All the pirates except one failed.
Are they fucking all undead? Holy shit.
Captain Barbara
no.
in this bitch.
Bum bum bum
Wait,
bum 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 bum.
Is Kiara gonna tell us not to hit them?
Well, I'm not done with my turn yet.
Okay.
That was just my action. As my bonus action. Fuck.
Healing word?
Oh, I could do healing word, but I could also go onto the other boat.
You could.
I'm not gonna try to take this motherfucker down by myself. That seems terrible. That seems like a terrible idea. Kiara will turn to Matthias and say, keep doing what you're doing. We're not going down today. And I'm gonna do a little healy on Matty Boy from
Woo! Thank you.
far. Is it healing word that you are also giving us an extra die on, or is it just cure wounds?
Just cure wounds. The act of doing the touch gives you additional healing.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna heal Maddie at. Then I would do it at 2nd level, because I can. I have 2nd level pack slots now. All right. So it is going to be, I believe, 2d4 plus 3 for you, which is 7 hit points.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
And then I will also say, if they're running for me, let them.
Okay.
Alex, quick question. Does the ghost, can they see it leaving my body?
On the ghost's turn, so on your turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Also,
shit.
I forgot to describe what the turn undead looked like. And so, y'all remember how the daylight came out of Kiara, right?
Yes.
It kind of looks like that kind of a bright light, but instead of being like a sphere, it comes out like as a disc.
Oh, that's good
Like
shit.
right at chest level.
I love that very much.
And like you can imagine it like pushing something out of the bodies or like against something in the bodies.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's my turn. I was thinking that Matthias was going to turn to Tazriel and fully kick him in the head full force because of what happened with Vice. But there are also a lot of pirates around me, and I feel like he's kind of on the ground, so I feel like it would kind of make sense for Matthias to kind of be like, oh god, and just keep going after these motherfucking pirates. So I think I'm gonna go after the pirates. Okay, here we go. I am going to make another attack against, oh god, I keep doing this, against this guy. This little lad down here with my whip. Whip it. Oh, it's another 15.
Will hit.
And I'm gonna put a little first level smite on this. So here we go. This is gonna be, that is 8 points of slashing damage, and then I have 2d8 plus 1 because apparently he's a little ghosty. So here we go. That is it's not a great roll. 6, 7, 8, 9 points of radiant damage.
Here's how I'm going to play this. These pirates are some of the first minions that you guys have encountered, and there is an optional rule that some people use, which with carryover damage in large crowds of minions. So what I'm going to do is, because the pirate that you had currently whipped is at 2 hit points, I'm going to let that damage carry over to the next pirate that you
Hell
whipped.
yeah.
Cleave.
Hell yes. Okay, a little sweepy action. All right, so this guy gets a little hit. Yes.
Yes. You said it was 9 points of radiant damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was 9 points of radiant damage. And then, since this guy is closest to Oesh, and I want to free them up, I am going to attempt to hit him as well. So, here we go. One more go. That's a lot. It was a 19 on the die, which I'm assuming that hits. So that's gonna be 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it for that guy.
All right. The guy you had with your whip curled around his ankle, lethal or non-lethal?
Lethal.
Are you throwing him overboard? Dragging him towards you? What are you doing?
Oh, fuck yeah. He's just gonna tear the whip away. So if that carries him over onto his back and kind of flips him over the side, I'd be down for that.
Yeah. You just yank him, and then the radiant energy sort of travels along, sparks at the other pirate that's right next to you, and you see the leg just oof one direction and the body oof over the side.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Sick. Okay.
At the end of your turn, Matthias, if you're not moving.
Yes, I will stay where I am.
Okay. The end of your turn, my beautiful man is going to use another legendary action and throw a dagger from where he is. He's currently hidden. So let's dagger towards Kiara with advantage. That is a 18 to hit you, Kiara.
I was just like, yeah, anything's gonna hit me.
Okay. That is... Here we go. You take nine points of piercing damage on the dagger, and then from sneak attack, because he was hidden, 19 points. 19 points, re-roll the 1. Uh, 19 plus 3 is 23 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So you don't even see again where it comes from. A red-tipped dagger just sort of spears into the upper part of your leg.
Do I know the direction in which it came from?
Yes. Actually, sorry. Attacking reveals his position, so you now see it looks like he's gotten himself like sort of half in the grate, and it's just like leaning over the side and flicked a dagger towards you.
All
right, well, in that
he
case-
move?
He has not moved. He just threw a dagger.
Okay, I heard the
is it-
lean.
I'm gonna take my reaction,
Yeah.
and Kiara's eyes are just going to light up with flame as she turns towards him and just said, "Oh, you finally show yourself then, eh? Bad idea." And cast Hellish Rebuke.
Fuck him up.
What?
It is, unfortunately, it's a dex save. I don't know if being halfway in a grate's gonna affect that, but it's a 15 dex.
Okay. With a 21,
You do
On a
take
save?
half.
he has evasion, so he doesn't take anything.
He doesn't take
Yeah.
anything. Well, a
That's
bunch of
what I
fire
was
goes off around him anyway.
saying about
Yes.
fucking rogues.
The ropes, everything just alights, and I'm actually gonna say that now he moves just because it makes sense, even if it's not mechanical, that he ducks under and then pops back up, and the snare triggers.
Yeah, I guess make another deck saving throw, buddy. Oh no.
Here's the question:
is-
Do I?
Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say, do I ever get to save from his goading, or is that just a permanent thing?
Oh, actually, yes, let me tell you about that. A panache. The effect lasts for 1 minute, or until... one of your companions... Actually, it has ended. Because one of your
okay, good.
companions has to attack the target or affect it with a spell, so it'll end if the snare goes off. I don't think anyone else has attacked him since he did it, right?
Not since I don't.
No, I don't think so.
Because we can't see him.
No, because Darren looked. So it will be up if the snare goes off. It is the effect lasts for 1 minute until one of your companions attacks the target or affects it with a spell, or until you and the target are more than 60 feet apart. But he got
And my
29
turn
on the
undead, my
dexterity
turn
save.
undead did not affect him.
Jesus Christ.
No, he
Okay.
was not affected by it.
Just checking.
Gotcha.
Actually, my spell save is a 30, so yikes.
Oh,
He's
damn!
snared. Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, he passes.
All right, that was his legendary action. Taz, it is your turn, which means that the ghost has to use its movement. It specifically says in the ghost snap block that a turn effect. The ghost reappears in a space 5 feet near Tazriel.
And
Fucking
just to be
ghost,
clear
man.
here, like the ghost leaves me, and I still have my turn.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So just sort of let me get a little guy.
Little guy.
Yeah. There we go. Reappearing is the spectral woman with the long and floating hair, torn dress, just sort of pushing out of Tazriel through the net to hover away from Kiara over the gangplank. And Taz, the strange pressure on your mind, those pins and needles, pull back slightly, and you find yourself... Now, you were sort of aware of what was going on, but because this is a particularly difficult experience for you to go through, considering your past, it takes you a moment to gather your bearings and now realize, feeling your body again, that you are netted and standing, and God, the back of your neck hurts.
Alex, if you'd give me a little bit of leeway with a description of something. So I think Taz has come to awareness. He's definitely crying silently at this moment. And Matthias, you're within 5 feet of him. There's like a couple seconds go by, and then it's like his psionic energy, like body, and it's like kind of like this pressure that you're feeling, not like anything's pushing into your mind. It's just like this weird, like, yeah. And assuming I have my action, I am going to cast
Yes.
My Dissonant Whispers using a psionic die, and I'm going to target I'm going to target Jaw, and he only has to be able to hear me in within 60 feet.
Excellent. Okay. What kind of save am I making?
Right. I always forget what that save is. Sorry, Alex. 1 second. Let me pull it up. I've been planning what I was gonna do and forgot what the save was. Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Excellent. It's an 8.
Oh shit. Okay, so a couple of things happen. First, that's pretty good. He takes 12 points of psychic damage. And everyone hears in Common, Infernal, and Abyssal. Sorry. I clicked something. Do you have any idea what you did to me? You made me relive it. The worst moment of my life. I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to rip away every fucking part of your mind and broken inside of it. I'll give you over to Skyhome and let them bury you in their tombs, and you'll rot there for eternity. And because he failed to save, he must immediately use his reaction, if available, to move as far as his speed allows away from me.
He is going to use his reaction to uncanny dodge.
Wait, isn't that for attack?
No. Uncanny dodge is use reaction for versus attack you can see. You're right, he can't. So he will have to use his action to move away from you. His speed is 30 feet. The snare has already been triggered. Is it every time someone moves within that area that they get another save?
The spell dissipates once no one is restrained in it, so it's gone.
Okay. 15 feet is... Ooh. Stretch him. 1, 2, 3. Just like sort of clambering up onto the stairs away from you, the grin drops. You see the scars on this man's face now that he has reappeared is fully visible. Once again, just sort of stretch and distort as he frowns. Doesn't say anything, just sort of scooting back in these rapid movements. No longer hidden.
That is Taz's turn. He can't move. And use his action, so can't get out of the net just yet. And doesn't have any bonus action abilities if he's not attacking. So yeah, that's his turn.
Okay. Your Throk, who had called out to Asar, puts an arm up and just seems to be waiting for something to, like, puts an arm up sort of over the side of the boat. The claws retract, and let me roll a d6.
When I move that, does that move it
is-
for everyone, by the way, the turn order thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh, does
All
it?
right. I was just trying to move it to get it out of the way of the map.
Oh,
just
wait.
to let everyone
like,
know.
I've been seeing it turn on and off. Is that what you mean?
It's on mine where it should be. You moving
Okay,
it didn't make
good.
a difference.
Good. It just moved back to where it was, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
Throk reaches one hand out, looks over towards Awaish, and then you see a shield in the same sort of blue runes as yours shimmer over Drok's form as she just begins to step away from the pirates. Like this, towards Jaw. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that pirate that you didn't get to attack, Matthias, makes an opportunity attack, which pings off of the shield. Uses the action to cast shield. Okay. Reaction, she has a reaction. So action to dash. And Drock has spent her reaction. There we go.
I'm gonna use my reaction to get him while he's attacking her.
You used. Yeah,
it
you
reset
had your
after I
turn.
finished.
Perfect.
I think I used my reaction when the pirates last went, and then it was my turn, so
Yes.
my reaction is reset.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna try and get him under the armpit while he's stretching forward. Chester, how'd you get in my room? This
He's an
fucking
escape
cat.
artist.
It's garbage. It's really bad.
Meow.
8, 9, 10. It's an 11 to hit.
That will miss.
Fuck. It's fine. I tried. Okay.
Hey. Brooke. Barden.
So, could you ping where the... I've not knocked those two right in front of me out, have I?
No, both of them are very low.
They're up. They're looking at me, right?
Mhm.
Could you ping where the closest cannon is, please?
Ah, yes. In fact, I can give you a little shape.
Break
Yeah.
the cannon. Break it.
Meow.
Okay, so there's one... Those two,
There we
right?
Cannon. You are basically right on top of it. Cannon.
Oh, that's very sexy. So the other two are gonna attack me, right? They're probably gonna go for me. They're right there. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna knock the two of them out. I'm gonna do my best. Cause, yeah, okay. I'm going to attack them both non-lethally. Again, I don't know they're undead yet. I don't want to kill
Yes.
people. So I'm gonna attempt to knock them out unlethally. Okay, so that is a sorry, because I'm doing it by hand. What's my attack? 9 plus 8. That's a 17 for one,
Yes.
and that's a. That is a 10 total.
On damage?
Yeah.
Excellent. The one that you had sort of like knocked against the cannon, all it really takes is a bonk on the head, I would say, before
Just a.
he is off. I would say even you just sort of shove him off of the cannon.
I was about to say, actually, can I try and aim him off the boat?
Yep.
Because I'm not killing him. He's just off the boat.
Kick him off into the water, just slides down without a word.
Okay, and I'm gonna go for the other one.
Mhm.
That is a 19.
That will hit.
I like these dice. That is only a 6, but I'd also like to knock the other guy off.
This guy just sort of goes flailing off. You see the cannonball roll off of his foot as he splashes down into the water.
And there is a moment where Barden is looking out towards the other people. Have they turned around?
Yes,
Turned
at
around,
that, they've turned around to face you. One of them is still like packing in another shot to the cannon, but
Yeah. But she does put her foot on the rolling cannonball and just something maybe for next turn. That's me.
that is your go. Next is Jaw. He is currently frightened of Tazriel, correct?
No, he's not frightened of me. He just had to run off. He can do well. I believe he can do what he wants at this point, but let me double check, Alex.
Mhm.
I mean, if you want to let me frighten people when I do this, I'll take it.
No, that's okay. Looking between the lot of you,
Yeah, he can do it.
tiresome. Let's deal with you first with no, he's going to use his bonus action from where he is on these stairs to sort of duck down and crawl, taking the hide action with a 23 to hide. use his bonus action and then his action to attack with advantage against Awaish with a natural 20.
Where did this motherfucker hide?
I would sure love to resist that. Because otherwise, I'm going down.
Give me a description of that while I roll this damage.
Yeah. Well, what's attacking me?
A arrow shot.
Natural 20. That damage is going to be really fucking high. So I think the arrow slots and finds its way right into their rib cage, what ostensibly looks like a shot straight through the heart. And they stagger for a moment as it's a small crossbow bolt, so the blood actually probably wouldn't come out until the bolt was removed, but we both know what that is, and grips their staff as every single rune on their arms converges into that spot to cover the arrow, and it's pulsing with it because it is temporary, but it is there and it is holding, almost as if they are diving inside her body to keep her heart pumping around this blow. And
that is 58 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
Holy.
That, I need to check something really quickly.
Did you just kill our wizard? Did you just like...
It's not enough to kill them. Because their total HP is 38.
But you don't
It's
take
not
any
38.
of it.
It's 36. When this
36?
spell ends, Awaish is dead.
Wait, but it was only 58 points of damage, wasn't it?
Awaish has 21 hit points right now.
Right.
Their max HP is 36. If they get healed, they may survive once it triggers again. But functionally
it had to
right
be
now,
double.
Awaish is dead. It has to
thought
be
it had to be
your full
double your hit
HP.
It
points.
has to be 2-0 and then your full HP again. 21 plus 36 is 57, and Awaish just took 58 points of damage.
Yeah. If a single blow does your full HP.
Oh
It
god.
brings you down to 0 plus your full HP.
I feel like I've said that before, and then people told me that I was wrong because it had to be double.
I'll say this
You're full
for
HP.
We
yeah.
can figure
from
it out.
ruling in my campaign. What I'm going to say is I've had people do half HP negative, full HP. In this case, for all future rulings, your full HP negative is what kills you.
Now, since this is being resisted, I guess, I don't know if this is like, I guess if Awaish were healed up higher, it would not kill them, but right
Yes.
now, it has killed them. So you watch as they very clearly resist this, but they begin to look sallow. And they stare in the direction that they know he is. And just because they're not going down without getting one last thing in, they say, maybe a ghost after all.
This should be a lethal blow. Looks over to Drock. And all of you on the ship can tell, like, that arrow is straight through their chest. Should be a lethal blow, but Oish has not dropped.
But you know, like they've all seen
Used
it
his
before.
bonus action. Used his
hey,
action.
Remember when Oish told Kiara not to heal them unless asked? Okay, just
I love... Alright.
Question: Can Taz say something as a free action?
first, Jaw uses the rest of his movement. He did a bonus action to get to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, the other end of the ship, while looking towards the rock. Is now on the higher, it's about maybe 10 feet up there, so it's hard to get a bead on him. Would say I probably has half cover from you guys towards the front, just because you would be looking towards his head and not his body. But is still visible and not hidden at this point. Yes, Taz, what do you say?
Seeing that hit that's supposed to kill Oish and remembering seeing this before, he'll like just turn his head, get this net off me next time, and like frantic fucking fear of whatever's about to happen. Yes, to Matthias is like, take the net off of me, because you're gonna have a turn before I have a turn. But yeah, he'll say that.
It is Vice's turn, sees that shot. Now that the ghost is sort of hovering there, is maybe more focused on that. Moves back 5, 10, 15, 20 towards the 2 pirates that Matthias is engaging with. You had gotten the one that you missed with an opportunity attack is going to take a natural 20 on Vice's rapier. She'll put a superiority dice into it as well. So it carries over into the second pirate. So that is going to be 4d8. Just go. 8, which is with 19 enough to get 2 pirates in one blow straight through both of like left side and right side, as one is facing Oish and one is facing Matthias, and then just sort of drops the rapier. Like tilts the rapier up so they drop off of the metal point. With the, I think she would have done not a maneuver attack. Let's go for Commander Strike. Foregoing, no, maneuvering attack. So let's do maneuvering attack for Oish, actually. As just sort of taking out those 2 pirates, and then says to you, "That doesn't look good. You can use your reaction to move. Up to half your speed."
That's like 7 feet.
Yeah.
But Oish will take that movement.
You have 15 feet of movement, right? Unless your movement's already halved.
It's already halved.
Okay.
They will take that and will, quite out of character for them, start moving towards Kiara.
Okay.
I think they can only
That
get like
is-
1 square. Little bit of a stagger.
Vice has another attack. Both of these pirates are caboose, so doesn't have enough to move. Just moves up next to Matthias. Looking towards Tazrael, but sees the ghost now, so isn't going to attack him. Oish, it's your turn.
Okay. Oish moves the remaining distance to Kiara. And says, do you remember a prior conversation we had?
Yes.
Now is that moment. And is this bitch in sight? Has he hidden again, or?
Jaw is currently in sight, although because he's further up, would have about half cover from you.
Okay. Have something that that's something. Anyway.
Magic missile ignores cover.
Magic missile, right?
I was planning on doing magic missile. I went to check and see if it did it because I wanted to do mind whip, but he's too far. Oh wait. Yeah, that's 90 feet. I think I can get there. I want to cast Tasha's Mind Whip on him. But I don't know if it'll work, but make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. God damn, that is a 15?
Oh! That doesn't pass.
Yeah!
After saying that, Owesh extends a hand which now is completely bereft of tattoos because they have all moved. And you see that their skin without the tattoos does look almost ghostly. It's not like you can see through it. They aren't a ghost. They're just so fucking pale. And suddenly you kind of understand where a legend like that may have come from. And he hears echoing into his head just an echoing scream of agony, and it's psychic damage, so feels as if his entire body lights up with a burning pain that he cannot escape, and is going to take 3d6 psychic damage. Me find my dice.
It's so amazing that Oash does psychic damage. A true kinship with Tazriel.
Psychic damage, also sexy. Not the best. That's 10 psychic damage. Also, can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn, and then has to decide whether to move, take an action, or action.
Is going to uncanny dodge the damage, because that is an attack he can see with a mind whip, so only takes 5 psychic damage, halved.
Okay. Is it a visible attack?
I will double check uncanny dodge. Rogue.
Wait, it's a saving throw.
Right, it's
So
a
you
saving throw,
know.
so it...
He can't.
I think you're
uncanny
right.
dodge.
I think you're right.
It's, yeah, I think it's
If
like
you were
things
just
that are coming
attack.
towards you, you can kind of duck out of the way, you know?
Yep.
If it was like a spell
Okay.
attack, it would count.
Takes the full damage. And cannot take that reaction if he is hit by a melee attack. Minus another 5. There we go. The dramatic cloak, as he had pulled that short bow back, shot it towards you with what he thought was going to bring you down, and then to see you just move and raise that hand towards him, it's hard to make out the expression from this far away, but just a bit of grimace of displeasure. Captain, I enjoy the new crew that you've brought on board. They're more of a challenge to Drock. That is Oash, your turn. Where Drock had raised their arm above the deck of their own ship, you guys see Asar climb out, sort of soaking wet, back onto the deck over here. Whew, okay, where are we? And just like looking around, taking in stuff. Oh, that doesn't look so good. Okay, pulls out a quill now from cloak he's wearing, draws something on his arm, and one of the tattoos, he doesn't have a lot right now, but one of the tattoos on his shoulder just sort of unfolds off.
I'm gonna come grab him.
One of the tattoos just sort of unfolds off, and you is it Chester? Look at that boy! Unfolds off.
Yelling at you the whole time.
No, I'm very good at staying focused. A small raven, like, comes off of Asar's shoulder and just sort of flaps over towards Drock and lands on their shoulder. No. And Asar is using Fortune's favor on a version of Fortune's Favor on Druk, which is basically a point of inspiration for them. It is Darren's turn. I think I'm actually gonna take over on this and say
Please
that
do.
Darren just sort of like crawls. He had sort of like had flown to over here, saw the shot, looks towards Oish, and for the first time seeing you take this amount of damage, does not respond with that panic that he has been responding, but instead flies over towards Jaw. Full force, movement, and action. What is his fly speed?
40 feet.
Okay. Gets up to him. The manifest mind as well, like both of them sort of shifting together over towards him. He's not that big, he's pretty small, but just like ominous. Doesn't get to attack, but multiple tendrils reaching out towards this captain. Kiara, it's your turn.
Okay, Kiara will, first of all... Well, I guess what you see is tan skin not grab a hold, but like grasp pale white skin as a bronze glow goes through Oish, and I don't know if Oish glows golden too, maybe a little bit, but we're putting in a full second level cure wounds.
Woo!
4 starties. Which
Suddenly Elish has a tan.
momentary tan. Okay, that's nice. 8 plus 5 plus 3, so that's 16 plus 3. 19 hit points.
I'm technically back up to full. I'll still go unconscious, but I will not die.
Yes, so hold on, let me mark my second level spell for that.
Awaish knees buckle under them as you do this, and you watch as their face just kind of melts into pain. It is very clear that something is happening that they have been trying to hide from you, which is that your magic, although effective, hurts.
Stay with us.
Fine.
We're not done yet.
Thank you.
Well, I don't have any bonus action cantrips, so
Are you moving, Kiara?
yeah, I'm just trying to think of where. Yeah, I think Kiara is. Well, no, I think Kiara's gonna stay where they are because everybody is kind of within reach of something at the current location that they are.
Jaw is going to use a legendary action at the end of your turn. The cloak comes up again, dissolves into red feathers. He disappears and then reappears right next to, sort of between you and Oish. Goes for the bolt that's stuck into your chest, Oish, yanks it out, and then tries to stick it into Kiara's chest.
Excuse me?
With a 18 to hit you, Kiara.
Yes.
I'm gonna call that a dagger. Does not have sneak attack on this, so it's just 8 points
he
of
can't do
piercing
this.
damage.
He can't do
No?
this. He's mind whipped.
He
He,
doesn't
can
have-
only move action or reaction.
Can't do a legendary action, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, because he can only... That would make sense. Yep. I'm gonna say...
Fuck you to the guy,
God
obviously.
damn.
I'm so
Not
sorry.
you.
He can't do this. Stop it.
I mean, he couldn't move here, just he could just show up and then stand there.
Like
He can
there's
be
a rule
menacing
He cannot take reactions.
until the
Because
end of
of-
its
okay.
next turn. Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll say that his legendary action is to teleport. He gets his hand around that and then just sort of falters as the pain washes over his body again. So just teleports right next to you, and that's it.
Ew, hiss.
Teleport's right behind you.
Yeah. Matthias.
Someone really wants me to be obsessed with him.
Sucks, because it puts him
but-
in melee
Does
range of these guys.
does this ghost is the turn on dead still on?
Yeah.
Still on?
I
How
didn't
long
give
does-
the ghost a turn.
Yeah.
He'll have a turn.
Yeah, I believe turn lasts
1 minute.
for a minute.
Unless
as long
you
as
hit
nobody hits it.
Okay, so the ghost can fuck off. Great. I don't have to worry about that. So, Tazriel, here's the thing. The net says it doesn't say anything about me being able to take it off. It just says that you have to make a strength check against it to try and take it off.
Alex, let's
so,
take this net off me.
Alex, is it possible that I could like use a bonus action to unwrap it? Is that a thing
I'll
that I
allow you
can
to use a
do?
bonus action.
Yes.
Put it on. Okay.
you.
Yeah, I'll grab the corner of the net that I hitched in, like I'm doing a quick change, and just pull it so Tazriel spins like a little Disney princess, and then I'm going to run over this way.
Really?
Bitch, I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I'm not saying save us, Maddie, but I'm also not.
She's
not
literally
Play.
fucking juggernauting.
Where's your
Over.
rage?
Fuck 'em up.
Rise! Rise!
And jeez, I will stay right here, so that will put me 10 feet ish, but within 5 feet of these two lads. Or maybe I should go up behind them. I will come up behind them over here, I think. It's all positioning. It's all about positioning. And I'm gonna try and crack my whip over their shoulders.
Nice. Nobody care, my
Okay.
pirate captain.
That
We care your pirate captain
I am
so
doing
much. What are
so
you doing?
poorly. That's a 14.
Will not hit.
Okay, I have a second attack.
I'm gonna. Can I give you one of my inspirations to reroll that?
I'll take it. I sure
I have
will.
a couple, so
That's better. That's a fucking. Oh, math is so hard. 22?
That will hit.
24 actually. But yeah, okay. So I am gonna put a second level smite on this. Do I get to add any d8s?
No,
Yeah,
he's
that
not
will-
undead.
Fuck. All right, that's fine. That's 3d8. So here we go. Let's roll our bad boy. That is 6 points of slashing damage, and oh my god, I rolled all ones on my d4 and my d8s.
God, that fucking sucks.
3 points of
I haven't
shit
been rolling my
damage.
d4s on damage. I'm such a fool.
Okay, but it's all right. I have a second attack. Coming. Nope, that's a 2.
Oh no!
Oh, honey.
It's fine.
For a fancy red cloak should not be as protective as it is, but you can tell there's something magical about it with the way that he just keeps whipping it around, and the tip of your whip cracks off of the cloak.
Okay, Doctor Strange.
Yes. I'm gonna have the ghost go before Tazriel here, so I'm gonna add this guy into the order, and I'll just call that 23, so it puts it in there. The ghost uses its entire turn to move as far as it can away from Kiara. Bye, bitch. That's its go.
Bye, bitch.
Go ahead, Taz.
Yes. So I am no longer restrained. I use my full 35 feet of. Well, it's not full 35, but I get right up on this motherfucker. I get sneak attack because allies within 5 feet. My psionic daggers are D8s right now because the last turn I expended a die to use Dissonant Whisper. And as I get
Is that one of your new psionic features?
Yes,
That's
my empowered blades. And as I get right, like Matthias, as soon as you move 5 feet more, but it's still there now that he's back. You're not hearing anything. It's rage, psionic rage radiating off of him. And all of you can feel it. Well, not Barden, because Barden's not there, but everybody else. And the daggers, both of them in his hand, just into more of like a, what does a D8? A long, two long swords, essentially.
Saber.
And let's roll to hit.
Sexy.
Oh yeah, Alex, that's a 26.
Will hit.
And second attack is also gonna hit. Man, I wish that was a natural 20. It's 18 plus, so 25.
Yes, those will both hit.
So 25.
Alex, I'm gonna give you all the damage, the 2 attacks plus the sneak attack damage.
I can't uncanny dodge.
No, you. No, you can't.
He who? He
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
who?
Fucking rat.
Dying breath whip.
Nobody let me kill the wizard.
No.
So my friend, you.
No, you don't get to kill the wizard. You're lucky the wizard is still up. Otherwise, Taz. Okay.
They're
okay.
fine. They're at full hit points.
Get out of here. Oh, you're so sad.
20, 29 plus. 33 points of damage, of psychic damage between the two.
Ooh.
Wait, yeah, 33 points of psychic damage between the two. And before Taz yelled at him and said he was just going to chip away at his, isn't saying anything, grim face, furious.
That attack in particular with the daggers actually seems to stagger this guy. Just like through the cloak, wincing back again, particularly this psychic energy seems to be very much bothering him, and just sort of snarls out as he raises his lips. You see these scars, these jaw-like scars, just sort of split open a little bit. Like there's something stitched holding them closed. That is your turn, Tazriel. Throk with the Fortune's Favor. Rolling a d6. Matthias. 5, 10, 15, 20. Flanking with Tazriel. Pulls out her rapier and goes to stab at him with a 15. Unfortunately does not hit, but you see a glow on their rapier very similar to your own smite, if they would have hit. Oh wait, Fortune's Favor, I can re-roll it. I'm a dumbass. That will hit. That is a non-natural 20 with a smite packed onto it. A rapier is 8 plus 2d8, so that's 3d8. 9, 7 is 16. 18 points of damage to jaw from Throk, in a similar manner to the arrow catching Oasia in the chest. This rapier full force into the same place, Jaw's heart, and then pings with that white light. Maddie, you get this sort of resonant sense, the same aura that ripples off of you, somehow being pulled towards Drock. Where your feet are planted on the ship, you feel it. Like there's some kind of connection between where you're standing and where Drock is standing that's giving them this ability. And then the form of Jaw sort of distorts, like TV static, almost. Flickers, ripples, and then winks out in a burst of red feathers.
He's not dead. Sorry.
They say, that is incredibly aggravating. He's on that ship somewhere.
We're going to find him. Also,
Is that
Alex,
so what?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Vic.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to have him make an intelligence saving throw, which the damage doesn't matter, but the I get some intelligence from him, and then if we fight him,
18?
fucker passes. Nothing happens.
All right. Barden, it's your turn.
Oh wait, wasn't Oash saying something?
Taz said, we're gonna go find him, and Oash said, is that so wise?
Taz turns and looks at you, and there's just like this kind of deadness in his eyes as he says this. Whether it's wise or not, it's what I'm doing.
Okay. Barden, your turn.
I think for a moment, I think Barding could probably hold a cannonball in one hand, you know, that's fine. But she like runs her hand over the neck of the cannon, and for a moment, her mind is elsewhere. His mind is elsewhere, and he's looking down, and the sky is bright, and the weather is sweet, and the air is temperate. And he remembers, oh, these are fucking easy. And Barden comes back and takes a moment and is like, okay, that'll work. And she's going to try and pull the cannon out from its guttering.
Give me an athletics check with advantage because you are
Jesus.
raging.
Yeah.
God, I love Barden. I love that strength.
Ooh, that's a 19 plus 8. Wait, what's my athletics? Sorry. That's still a 19 plus... yeah, that's a plus 8.
lot.
So that's a 27.
That's my
With a
girl.
27, the grip tightens. Your muscles strain. Skin shifting over them. Muscle like bone. Hard, firm, wiry as you yank. And there's an awful screeching sound as wood goes metal against metal, and you pull the cannon back single-handedly.
And I mean, Barden may not have knowledge about how to deal with a cannon, but Kasha does. And I'd like to use that knowledge to fill the cannon and point it down.
Okay, it takes an action to load a cannon. Normally it takes 2 people, however, they were already beginning to reload it. It's difficult to actually get it pointed down towards the ship because it doesn't kind of go like that, but you could turn it towards the mast.
That'll do.
You have loaded it, you still have to attempt to shoot it. It is Vice's turn. You didn't attack anything, so I'm gonna say your rage fades at this point, Bard.
That's fine.
Cool. Vice steps over to this final pirate, and he doesn't look so certain. She, with a 21 to hit, 7, picks him off of your boat, and he falls just sort of against the ship and then down into the water between the 2 boats. There are now no borders on your boat. Vice turns around, looks towards Drok and then Matthias. We need to get away from them.
We have to get Barden.
Borden can swim.
We can end this.
Would you
We
like
can't
to
leave the
fight
ship unguarded.
the same man once more over? Are you prepared for that?
I think we have a chance, but we can't leave the ship unguarded. And splitting
I
this
wish it's
up
your
is not
turn.
going to be good.
Of a wait, as much left to do. There's no one to attack. Barden is on that ship, but that's pretty much it. They're out of 3rd level spell slots, so they can't do sending. Wish doesn't do anything, holds their reaction to fire off an attack if somebody tries to board the ship again.
Okay. Asar is going to move over to the gangplank, looking towards Throk, and just sort of lift and push it back towards the other boat. That is his turn. Darren uses his entire movement to fly back over to you, Awish.
Mm-hmm.
And are you okay?
I have faith we will come out of it.
Kiara.
Kiara's gonna turn to Matthias and say, whatever you do, you cannot go far from me. But knowing that the turn undead is still up, they are going to move up here, knowing that everyone will still be forced to move further away from them. And so that's their movement, and I think they're gonna hold and then hold an attack if something tries to hurt one of their friends.
Okay.
Fireball the
Kiara.
I don't have fireball.
Fuck!
Someone does.
Someone does. We got distracted with the way she was dying. Okay.
I know what ships are made of. I guess I could fireball the other ship, but
You have that ring.
I know.
I had originally
I know.
planned on asking Oish for the ring.
You can talk to them about it.
You know what? It is still my turn. It's before I move. Kiara will also turn to Oish and say, if you want me to destroy that ship, I need that ring.
Do you have one of these? Holds up her amulet.
No.
Get one and we'll talk. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Now we know why I can't fireball. It's not me.
No, it's not you.
All right, and then I continue to go to the edge of the ship and tell the
cool.
ghosties to fuck off.
Maddie, it's your turn.
Matthias goes over to the edge of the ship and calls for Barden. Barden, we're leaving.
Just a second. She's
Now!
like,
We need to go.
I'll be there. Let me do this.
Nobody listened. The ghost continues to move away from Kiara. And with that, the pirates and Jaw, the ones that are on the opposite side of Barden begin to just sort of like rush, trying to pull you off of that cannon as you are loading it. And that one pirate at the helm, with a sharp yank, turns the mast away. The sails turn in motion, and the two ships slowly begin to part. You don't see Jaw, and it looks like there are still obviously remaining crew, even if you have repelled all boarders. the ships are going to begin to move away from each other as they take a collective action to do that. So, for the time being, Barden, I want you to give me an athletics check. Sorry, you don't have proficiency with any kind of like mechanical guns or anything like that. So the athletics check is because they're trying to grapple and pull you off of this. So first give me an athletics or acrobatics if you prefer.
No acrobatics. Yeah, my athletics is way better. Oh, that's another 19. That's a 27.
Excellent. Even with the two of you, even with the two of them trying to pull you off, you maintain your grip, trying to get this thing fired. I'm gonna need another check from you to try and actually know how to fire a cannon. I don't think you have, even though you've done research on it.
I've probably seen it.
You've seen it done. So give me it's gonna be an intelligence check.
I'm not terrible at that. Oh, hit. Okay, so now. Oh, that's a 12.
A 12. Roll 3d10 for me.
Oh. Is this how much damage I take? Sorry, 1 second. And the 10. Someone keep count. 9, 4, 2.
13. 15.
15 total.
The ball releases with an explosive blast that throws you off of the cannon, and the other two pirates away, misses the mast, and then just sort of like scrapes off of the front of the prow and into the ocean, dealing half damage to the ship. So it does 7 points of damage to the hull.
Oh shit.
If anyone wants to take individual actions, they're welcome to do so, but for the time being, I'm going to say the initiative order is loosely ended.
Go ahead, Kara.
I was saying, as long as Barden is coming toward back off the ship, Kiara is just gonna Eldritch Blast cover fire.
Yeah, if it's anyone else before
I suppose if he just says again, Barden, now! And is going to use his javelins to try and give also cover fire if anybody seems to be sneaking up on her.
Kaz looks like he's like getting ready for like a fucking running leap. Like he's gonna hop over to the fucking ship, like steps back, action, bonus action, movement, and just takes off. And he gets like, I think he hold on.
Tell me which direction you're going.
Sorry,
Oh my god, wait, what if Taz really goes for it and Matthias has to catch him?
Tell me where you're going.
I'm running right past you, homie. I'm like,
Yes!
So you're gonna put, so you kind of like put your foot up on the edge to like throw yourself over.
yes, I'm like,
I'm making an opportunity attack on you.
I'm gonna. He's so angry. He's not thinking straight. But if Maddie tries to like grapple him or something to stop him, he's not gonna fight it.
He's gonna reach
You have
out
to
and try
go
and
for the
grapple
leap.
you.
In order to make that leap, you have to full go for it. So you're already jumping by the time Matthias grabs you. Give me athletics versus acrobatics.
Carl, once again, right in distance for all of the Maddie Tazzy sexy times.
Is this a sexy time?
It's sexy to me, personally.
I
got a bad roll.
rolled a 1.
Oh!
Okay.
So that's a 5.
Well, I mean, he's like his attack is him trying to grapple him, period. But like, even if he was, since he got the opportunity attack off, Taz's speed is 0. So like, if Tazriel puts his foot out and then leaps off the side, it's literally just Matthias like dropping his javelin and reaching both arms around to grab Tazriel like around the waist or the thighs or the feet, and just like like almost being pulled over the side with the force of his momentum, and Tazriel probably like goes face first into the ship.
Bloody nose.
And then
Yank him
just-
back over.
Yeah, just like sits backwards and hauls him back over the side.
Isn't that a wrestling move?
Yeah, I just pictured that whole grab and like fall back onto your back.
Yeah, like to go against the momentum, and it's just like, stop!
Let me go. You don't know what he did.
We're not
And
putting
just
any more
crying.
people on that ship.
As the ships begin to part, Awaish, what do you do?
Is Barden on her way? And
Yeah. Gonna try and get to the gangplank and just jump.
I think the gangplank's gone,
The
right?
gangplank is gone, yeah, but the closest point that they're still together, and just give that a go.
Awaish sees
I'm gonna
that,
say with your athletics, you make it. So
yeah, that Tazriel has been stopped. Barden is making her way back, and looks to, I guess Drock is the closest one, and says, "I'd rather not hit him." And slowly like climbs down their staff into a sitting position, then coughs once, twice, blood splatters onto the deck of the ship, and then they fall over.
you
Unconscious.
drop to 0 hit points, and that is where we are going to end session.
What a clusterfuck.
Wow!
Excellent. Thank you all for joining us. Pirate combat, so much fun. I believe we will see you next week, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. So you can always catch up with more Total Party Kiss stuff over on our YouTube at Total Party Kiss, over on our Twitter at Total Party Kiss, and our Instagram. Hopefully we got some cool things coming your way, as well as an upcoming long shot that I'm very excited to announce, that I will also be GMing, facilitating, etc. Thank you so much to Roll20 for our maps today, and Sarah, of course, made this awesome map and Incarnate with 2-minute tabletop as well. And we use Epidemic Sound, we use Soundtail for our music, so appreciate that so much. And I think that that is all I have to announce for today.
I'm
We will
sweaty.
See you all next
Nice to
week.
see you guys again.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.